What's going on, Call of Duty fans, and welcome back to episode, I think this is 31. I made the thumbnail like an hour ago, and I'm pretty sure I put 31 up around the CDL. I'm joined by Preston, who is currently icing his lip, and Alex, who is here in full capacity, not icing his lip. But boys, how we doing?
Doing good, man.
Yeah, are you, dude?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here, as always. Took a stick to the face, but we're here. LAT, absolute god squad. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. I missed you guys.
Yeah, I mean, life's been great. I mean, what else can we talk about? No COD has sucked. You know, been playing Space Marines, though.
Nice.
Great fucking game. Great fucking game. If anyone has not tried it, highly recommend. But yeah, just ready for COD to come out, honestly. Get everything going again.
Yeah, we're what, a month and like 10 days or so away from COD? Isn't it like October 28th it comes out?
Something like that, yeah.
So, you know, 5 to 6 weeks-ish, give or take. I mean, I guess quickly, but I don't think did we talk about it? I think we did the last episode before the beta, so I guess we could talk about the beta real quick. Alex, what were your thoughts? Because I think you played the most out of us. So what did you think about the beta?
Fucking grinding that game. I love COD. I mean, of course, we all love COD in general, but this COD, I know some people were. I will say, you know, I did have my grievances. You know, spawns were a little. Some of the maps were a little. I don't really know how I see them in a competitive standpoint, but you know, we live and we learn. We'll see. Especially with Treyarch saying that most of the maps are medium to small size maps. I don't know how I really feel about that. I mean, I guess it's good for, you know, SMGs, because SMGs were pretty much dominating the first week, especially with the Jackal, and then second week the C9 was pretty much all I saw. But yeah, the movement feels fucking great. Time to kill was a little iffy sometimes, but overall, you know, it was still really great. I mean, I don't know. I just felt great. I felt like I was grinding the game. I was loving it. I was moving around the map, shitting on kids. I mean, definitely the Omni movement definitely adds a layer of skill gap that players just aren't ready for. They'll definitely get adjusted to it as, you know, the game goes on. But that boy Shotzi on the map, though, was looking real nice. That's all I'm gonna say. It was looking real nice. But yeah, I loved it. I know I saw Preston playing it a little bit, and Jake, we kind of played it before your PC started taking the shit on us.
Oh Lord.
So, but yeah, I mean, I love the game. I can't wait for next season. I know it's gonna be great. Like I said, I think the movement is really gonna bring something to the league.
I thought it was fun, man. I think the maps are kind of garbage, which sucks.
Yeah.
But in the back of my head, I'm thinking maybe they just threw in kind of the middle pack maps that nobody's gonna remember once the game launches, anyways. At least that's what I'm hoping. And they're saving the good maps for launch. I thought the gunplay was great. I think the TTK is great. I love the movement. I don't think it's really broken. You can outplay people, but I don't think it's unbelievably broken where I'm getting absolutely slammed every single life because of Omni movement. It's a beta. I didn't expect it to be perfect. Did I expect it a little bit to be better considering the timeline they've had? Yeah, sure. So it might have been a little bit of a letdown, but it's a beta. And I have faith in Treyarch. Vandahar, no Vandahar. I think this game's going to be fun, man. I'm not expecting anything. Past years, I've put my expectations way too high, and I've been let down every year. So I'm trying a new thing this year where I just have very low expectations, and if it just meets those expectations, then my expectations are met. Or if it exceeds it, my expectations are exceeded, and I'm very happy. So we're taking a different route this year. I will say, low key, I could see this game being godlike for competitive. For competitive.
Yeah. I think the only map that I really see for competitive. Oh fuck! I already forgot what they were fucking called. Holy shit!
The mansion one.
Yeah,
Skyline.
Skyline. I'm sure. I could see it being somewhat viable for competitive, but literally all the other maps. I mean, Rewind maybe the Superstore one. I just think there's too much shit going on.
Yeah.
And same with the train one. Scud definitely not. I fucking hate that.
You're not the only one.
Worst fucking map I've ever played. But yeah, Skyline was probably the best map out of all of them, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, dude. I obviously didn't get to play a ton because my PC was like shitting the bed. I think I fixed it. Shout out to my guy Rick. He helped me, and I think we got it fixed. But the maps were fucking terrible, bro. I'm sorry. Like the maps were bad, and considering we saw what, like 6, 7, how many maps? I don't even know that we saw, and we only have like however many 6v6 maps are actually coming at launch. I think it's only like, I think it's 12 6v6 maps, and then there's like 4 of the smaller ones. So the maps are small, they're hectic, I don't know how it's going to work, especially for like hard pointed control or even search. I don't know. That's the biggest worry for me. But overall, I agree with everything you guys said. The movement was fun. There's definitely a skill gap. The servers were a little inconsistent because I don't think they had all the servers live for the beta, but it's also COD, and that's to be expected. It was, I don't know. I could see the promise in the game. I could see the promise. I definitely will say, though, I wasn't really like itching to play. Like, I wasn't really like waking up in the morning like, oh, I can't wait to hop on the beta. Maybe it was just because I was crashing so much and I was frustrated, but.
I mean, I felt like I was waking up and I was like, all right, I'm finna go shit on these kids. Like, I mean, I guess same old subject that we've always talked about, skill based, also just did kind of turn the fun down. Like the fact that I was in it, like I'm playing on Cali servers, and then all of a sudden I get matched up with Zuma, Attach, Clay, Symbol, and all of them who are in Texas.
Oh yeah, you're getting in the league is what I'm hearing.
I'm like, what the fuck?
We're putting you in the league.
So, yeah, I mean, just skill base was just kind of killing it sometimes for me. Like I felt like I was just in a blender sometimes, like going up against really nonstop challengers and pros. But other times, like I felt like I was a challenger or pro going against these fucking bots. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, but like I said, I overall really enjoyed the beta.
Hell yeah, there we go. Hey, I think it has promise. I think it's going to be good. We're just gonna have to see really what the maps look like when it comes out. I think that's the big thing for most people. And then obviously like weapon balance, but they'll figure. I would bet they'll figure out weapon balance pretty decently, at least from the beta weapons. But you never know, right? They've had 4 years already to try to figure out weapon balance. Here we are.
I mean, I will say
it just needs Arsenal 2.0, and it might be the greatest COD of all time. That's what Arsenal would play perfect on this game.
I will say, I think, again, first weekend, everyone was using the Jackal because it was the most overpowered gun in the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think during the second week, I think there was definitely a lot more diversity in terms of what guns people were using. I will say, I think the C9 during the second weekend was probably the best gun with rapid fire. I know a lot of people using the Tanto or whatever it was called. I forgot.
Yeah, I think it's the Tanto.
Yeah, that was also a pretty good gun, but I think the C9 definitely was really was really good for the second weekend.
I'm excited, man. I'm definitely excited, but not as excited about the news that came out today. Let me just say that. Let me just say that. All right, so let me just switch my camera over, or our cameras over real quick. This should work. Bang. We're in business. Let's go. I mean, this is what obviously everyone's talking about. I'm sure what most people want to hear everyone talk about. I feel like the first thing I have to say before we get into it, this is not confirmed. I know people are talking about it like it is confirmed. I mean, I'm even talking about it like it is confirmed because there's nothing else to talk about anyway. Got to have some fun with it. But obviously, this is not confirmed, although it does say everything is nearly finalized. But then NADESHOT also said that this isn't true on stream. So it's a whole different thing. So believe it whether you're not, but we're just going to talk about it for the sake of having fun. So now that that's out of the way, give me this fucking team, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Give me this team, bro.
LAT fans are fucking blessed.
Holy shit.
Blessed, brother. Like, you're telling me this team is just C9 and Ultra just decided to sell their best players and just say, fuck it? Like,
I guess so.
Thieves are blessed, brother.
Low key, I'm telling you right now, bro. Low key, it was actually, if this actually does get finalized, which 98% of the time, the guys like Scrimmintel and JKL, they're pretty accurate with what they're leaking. If this does get announced officially, absolute giga brain by the guys over at LAT. Take a year, make an average team. They'll play well. They might struggle at the beginning. They'll progressively get better and better. Take some young guys. You don't have to pay them a lot of money, but they'll compete. They won't be the worst team. They won't be the best team. They'll be middle of the pack. Save a year, make some cash, and then just you have some of the biggest names that may potentially hit the free agency market, and you get both of them. my God, it's disgusting. It's absolutely just so thought out by LAT. I'm impressed. I'm appalled, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, I mean, Jake, brother, you are lucky. You had one down year.
It wasn't even, honestly, by the end, it wasn't even really
Yeah,
that,
it was
bad of a
really.
down
I mean,
year.
you got top 4 at champs. Like the boys are looking nice,
Back
and
in
then
the
all of a
UWC.
sudden you get fucking
2 of the
3
top 3 players in the
superstars,
game.
dude. Like what the fuck? And it's just, I mean, I said it in my tweet, heist of the offseason. Like the fact that they were able to pull this off, it's just fucking crazy to me. And like I'll come out and say, this might be the best team in the league.
Oh shit! You heard it here
this
first.
might be the best team in the league. Like it literally might be them, OPTIC and FAZE. But the way this team is looking, it's looking nice. I know people. I already saw people saying, talent stacking isn't going to work. Yada yada. This and that. I mean, when you have Hydra and Scrappy, who are literally probably 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 3 in MVP, I mean, your team is going to fucking do good. I mean,
there is zero talent stacking on this team, brother. This team is the ideal roster on paper. You have every single thing you needed. I saw some faded takes today.
Oh, dude. I don't know what's going on
This
Twitter.
team has every single thing you need. You have the perfect amount of slaying with Scrap and Hydra. You have some IGL with Ghosty. You have the objective with Ghosty Scrap. You have Envoy who just does it all. S&D is just going in first, smoke player. This team's got it all, man. This team's got it all. I don't understand. And if they bring over Sender, man, Jesus,
woo!
bro. Come
That's
on,
crazy.
man.
J-Cap is gone, but they just replace him with Cinder.
Yeah,
Like
dude, Cap must have been on a big ass
great
contract.
fucking goat. Like Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, this team is pretty much literally everything you need. And next year is going to be a very exciting. I mean, it sucks because it went from a 4 league team
I
to a
know.
3 league team. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see, like who fights for that 6th, 5th, and 4th spot. But I mean, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Tupac is also just got released by FaZe too, so these might just pick him up and just say, "Fuck it, we're just gonna pick up everyone."
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say, man. I saw a comment saying C9's probably kicking themselves for getting rid of Sib. They didn't get rid of him yet, bro. If they don't sign this man to a contract next week, if this roster goes through, they are folding. He's restricted free agent, meaning he's still signed to them. He's just able to go check out his other opportunities. They could go back to him and say, hey, we'll give you a contract, and he may stay there. He's not just a full free agent, meaning he's no longer on the roster. He's still owned by C9. He's just able to explore his options. So if I am C9 and you get rid of Hydra, I'm on the phone with Sib right now, and I'm saying let's build something. I don't care who you want to build with.
Sib, Gwen, Lily,
whoever. You might as well, if you're C9 low-key, just run it back and just take Gwen instead of Hydra. You're going to be significantly worse, but at least you will probably still be 4th best team. I mean,
yeah, you might still be 4th. Yeah, C9 and Toronto, they're in an interesting spot because like no one even really considered Scrap or Hydra leaving coming into like the end, like at this offseason. Like everyone just thought like there's just no way. Why would you get rid of them? And now it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I see C9 looking to just build around Skies and Kiz. They could bring back Sib. Apparently Ultra are potentially or likely bringing back Kleenex and Insight. And Beans is the most likely player to replace Scrap, according to CDL Scrim Intel sources. So like, these teams are in an interesting spot. I don't know why. I guess they just think they're going to walk in free agency next year, and they figured let's try to cash out. Let's not do what Seattle Surge did.
That'd probably be like my best bet. Honestly, it's just the fact that they knew at some point, Scrap and Hydra were probably going to walk, and they were just like, we might as well just get some cash for them now and try and get some other players when they become free agents. But I mean, it's just this team is nice. Like I'm kind of upset. Like, what the fuck? Like LAT fans are kind of blessed.
I
People are
mean,
upset. People are upset because they want every team to be good.
yeah.
Realistically speaking, that's not possible. There's always going to be teams that are better than other teams. Do I want the league to be as competitive as possible? Absolutely. The only way to do that is make a salary cap. That's not going to happen. So for the time being and near future and probably foreseeable future, there's going to be 3, 4, 2 teams that are just clearly better than everybody. It is what it is. So I don't mind it. It was a top heavy team league last year. It's going to be an even more top heavy league this year. It is what it is. I'm excited to see a mix up in rosters. I'm excited to see how FaZe OPTIC react to this new super squad forming, and I'm excited to see this new potential super squad team play. So it is what it is, man. End of the day, it's COD. Of course you are. Of course you are.
Too.
Bro went from Octane Draws Envoy Kenny to a team that they threw together for a year and now might have Scrap, Hydra, Ghosty, Envoy. That's actually sickening. That's actually sickening, bro.
I lucky feel bad for FaZe though, because I mean, they can't beat Hydra or Scrap, and now they're on the same team. Like,
watch FaZe go like 9-0 against them. Now that they're gaming.
Seriously. Yeah, but and then I see what Viper just asked. You see, Nade said, "Don't believe it." What do you guys think? Because like obviously he's not going to say, "Yeah, this is happening." Like NADESHOT's not going to come out. I also, I mean, I love NADESHOT. I also don't think he would just like blatantly lie for the sake of it. So it is interesting. Like maybe this is one of those things that like the deal's just not done yet, and that's why Nade's like telling people not to believe everything you're hearing, because like there is the chance that it can still fall through, and he doesn't want people getting their hopes up. But I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything really from Jacob Hale that's been like wrong, honestly. Like I feel like every time he posts something, usually like, cause sometimes he won't even post. He'll just like retweet something with like a little more input. Like he actually posted this like himself. So I don't know. I feel like usually he's pretty accurate, but especially with something this big that probably requires buyouts, this, if anything's going to fall through, it's going to be this.
I just think Nate is saying that because again, I'm pretty sure he wants there to be like an official announcement. I don't think he's just gonna say like, "Oh yeah, this is happening."
I mean, imagine the hype around of a content video of them filming this with these guys.
No, this shit's happening, man. I have faith in JKL. I've never seen JKL be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now the thing is, it is worded. It is close to being finalized. It's not 100%.
Yeah,
but like that's how it was worded with Shotzi and Illy coming over to OPTIC and how Draws are going to FaZe. That's how he words it everywhere. It's just a failsafe. I have faith in JKL. I think this is going to happen. I have no idea where this money is coming from or what Toronto and C9 are thinking. But, I mean, fuck's sakes, man.
Jake is just over there just spending cash. Like
I bought every single piece from their latest merch drop. No, I didn't actually buy anything, but
he told Nate, he was like, "Brother, don't worry about this. Here's a cool $5 million just for you and your team." Jake got it like that.
Oh yeah, dude, I wish. Dude, Upcast is funding the team right now with $5 super chat. Shout out Upcast.
Why was Tupac not extended? I think it's because of budget.
They said budget cuts. Yeah, I have the tweet right here. Tupac has been let go from FaZe due to quote budget cuts.
Yeah. So
and I saw people like blaming like banks and like everything they're doing with FaZe. They have nothing to do with this. It's Atlanta Esports Ventures or whoever it is that's actually funding. They're just using the FaZe name. They're just paying FaZe to use their name, I think.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is Tupac was on Huntsman back in the day. Bring that boy back to OPTIC.
I mean, listen, you do gotta say, obviously the guys on FaZe and every year, even through their changes, they've had really good SND players. But FaZe has been pretty much the best S&D team every single year, and Pac's been their S&D coach every single year for the most part since Huntsman.
OPTIC lost like 13 S&Ds in a row, so gimme.
Like you got to think people should be hitting his line. You know what I'm saying? Sliding his DMs.
Gimme.
Same with D-Rail too. Like I'm pretty sure teams are going to be lining up at his door to sign him because I mean he became the head coach of NYSL during the Vanguard season, right? Like midway through, like they replaced Raven or whatever his name was.
Revan.
Right, yeah, Revan with him. And I mean, immediately, like the team started being godlike and they won champs in MW3 or MW2, sorry. And big credit to him. So teams are for sure going to be hitting up their D-Rail and 2-box line to just say, hey, come on over, build something with us.
For sure. No, without a doubt. Oh, y'all upcast with another 5. Can't wait for Optic to have the Champs Curse and not win an event. That's going to be amazing.
That's not gonna happen.
Man.
Yeah, that's just not
Nah,
gonna be
dude,
the case.
honestly, hopefully we get more events next season. So there's maybe more opportunities for another team to like sneak out a victory. But you got to think Optic FaZe and this potential LAT team, if it comes through, is, I mean, that's your top 3 almost every event, I would imagine.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
You never know, but
There's gonna be one where somebody underperforms and some team that doesn't deserve to squeak in the top 3 gets top 3. But
I mean, if FaZe can go out top 6 at champs, any of these teams can have an event they don't make top 3. Like it's just possible.
it's
Very
COD,
true.
man. Everything's so day to day.
But Black Ops 6 does look like it's going to have a higher skill gap, which means you'd think the better teams would be consistently, like even more consistently better.
Yeah,
More than
these
they
three-
already are.
These 3 teams are gonna be crazy.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, we could talk about Ultra a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, Kleenex Insight likely staying, Beans replacing Scrap.
Who's that 4th though? Who's
Hey,
that?
They would
Bro.
need to. I think, dude, it might be Hixie.
It's Hixie. It has Hixie written all over it.
Unless it is
Oh,
Bance.
you
It could be Bance.
No, Bance is going to be a GM, and he's bringing Hixie with him. That just makes so much sense.
I could
Him
see
and-
it being Hixie.
Him
Yeah.
and Beans are boys. Him and Insider boys. I mean, that it just makes sense. Do I think they're as good? No, but I mean, they're still going to be solid. I think Beans is low key a little underrated. I think he's kind of been shafted a few times, and I think if there's a dude on your team that might get you to play to your fullest potential, it's probably Jamie. So I think I think Ben Beans on this team is actually going to make some damage
I mean,
happen.
They call him the EU Dashy for a reason.
The EU Dashy. That's hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, again, with the fact that it's just going to be a three team league, the 6th, 5th, and 4th spots are going to be real interesting. Because I know they said which now it looks likely that Seattle is probably going to be Crap, Nasty, 04, and Abuza.
Yeah, I have that tweet as well.
Wait, what? When was that?
This was
God.
September 13th. CDL Scrim Intel tweeted, sources, if Kremp and Nasty leave LAT, a move to Vancouver with Abuza and 04 is most likely.
Who? Kremp and Nasty?
Yeah, to Abuza and 04. Which
So-
is,
I don't mind that.
I mean, I think it's pretty good. I definitely feel like there's probably other ways they can make a potentially better team. But I mean, Kremp and Nasty are 2 players coming off of top 4, top 2 in the last 2 events. Both, I think, improved throughout the year, especially Nasty. He was fucking insane at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Dang. So Joe D gets shafted again, bro. That's
He does.
depressing.
But honestly, I think he probably
Joe
gets,
probably
gets
end
a
up on the
reasonable
team,
contract, I think,
Yeah,
on a team. Like, I feel like, but then again, it's also like, what spots are available that would he really get a reasonable contract somewhere? Like, I don't know. And we can pull up the Photoshop doc we used last time and rework our teams if we want. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would happen with Joe. I feel bad for him because I think for a minute there he probably thought he was going to be on LAT again.
Yeah, I think he for sure gets a roster spot somewhere. Again, where I have no idea because it seems like LAT is locked, Optic is locked, FaZe is locked, Boston is locked with their team from EWC.
Yep. Falcons are locked. Miami
Falcons
is
are
locked.
locked. Yeah, Miami's locked. So, I mean, who would be left? It'd probably be like whoever's replacing LAG in Carolina or in the Ravens,
Yeah, and then
Um,
Rocker.
and then Rock.
And I guess C9 Ultra. There's only like 5 teams available, and some of them already have players on them. So there's really not a lot of spots if all the rumors we know currently are true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, he'll get a team or on a team somewhere. Where
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he played well enough at the end of the season that he deserves a spot.
Yeah, if Joe Deceives doesn't get on a team, I'm rioting, bro. Especially on LAN. He was actually really good on LAN this year. He was better on LAN than online. So, and I think he's the youngest player in the league, potentially. I think he is the youngest player in the league. If not, he's one of the youngest.
Yeah, or Snoopy. Snoopy's pretty young.
Yeah, so you got to think he's got to get on the spot, but where I guess we can play around with the Photoshop doc in a little bit here and see. I see a lot of people in chat throwing out Mac's name to get on the team. I don't think he gets back in the league like that. Like, I just don't think after not playing for an entire season, you just hop right back in. Like, it's not, no disrespect to Mac. Like, he obviously has some wins. He plays his role. He's not like a superstar that just took a year off and came back. You know, and it's not like when Jordan unretired. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just, I don't know that Mac just comes back. Like, if Hicksy's not got a spot, how do we think Mac does? They're kind of this similar situation.
Listen, where does Sib go? Sib is C9, I think.
Listen, two things. One, no disrespect to Mac. He's great. He's a great player. And there is a very high chance that he thrives in challengers and comes back in the league. I just don't think you take a year off and get placed on a roster immediately. I don't think that's how that works. Unless you're God's greatest gift to Earth, which, no disrespect, he's not.
Oh, damn.
Secondly,
my bad, Mac.
Secondly, I saw somebody say something like, Hicksy is not what Toronto needs, da-da-da-da. Think about the best version of Kleenex we've seen. That's with Hicksy as his sub-duo. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes it's not about what a player brings. It's about what a player brings out in other players. So
say that.
Just think about it, man.
Yeah. First, it's going to be this offseason, if this super team happens and we really do have a super top heavy, like top 3 top heavy, this is going to really show what GMs are good at their job. Who can build the 4th best team with what's available right now? Because like, it really is like a mix and match of like role players and like some pretty good players, but like mostly there's really no stars available. So we're going to see what GMs or what organizations are cooking, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to see.
I mean, there's still a bunch of great players out there. You know, Sib, Attach, Gwen,
Nero,
guys, Kiz. You know, there's plenty of players out there that you can make a comfortable top 4 team with. I guess we'll just have to see, though. We'll just have to see.
Imagine Attach, Gwyn, Nero, and Sib on Ravens. I mean, that's a good team. That's a good team. Gwyn and Nero, I think, works because Gwyn slays and Nero's pretty Nero play more of that frontline fast pace, and then Sib and Attach. I don't know where the ARs get the objective time, but I'm sure one of them could just do it, because I know Nero plays objective, but that's a good team. If the Ravens, I don't know that they'd want to spend money on that kind of team, though. I don't think Attach, Nero, or Sib are minimums anymore.
Does Illy walk into a roster this year?
I think I don't know. I don't know anything about what's going on behind the scenes with Illy to like say. I think that comes down to like what players he's friends with and like what connections he has. I feel like that comes more to like not friendship cheese, but like the friendship stuff for Illy to get on team, because clearly he has the skill.
Illy and who could run it back again?
They could. Illy and did we do that in our thing? No, we didn't have that on our thing. I think I had that in my most recent video.
Next show to see us on Ultra. I think that's usually the 4th best team. Probably, but Sib isn't going as Ultra. They're picking up Beans for that flex, and Joe. I mean, they might pick up Joe, but it's probably be Hicksy go a full EU team.
Yeah, I think Joe would actually be kind of good on that team, but I don't know. Is the move confirmed? It's not confirmed, Andre. It is not confirmed. Also, I think we should touch on Miles the Ross released.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My fucking goat.
He's been laid off, I guess is the word. He also said alongside some of my brilliant friends in the CDL team. So I wonder if any of the other broadcast talent or if it's more behind the scenes people got laid off. I feel like it has to be some other. Not that I don't wish this upon them at all, but I feel like there has to be some other broadcast talent that was also laid off. Especially because Miles is like the main guy. So maybe he was just too expensive. Maybe they were paying him too much. But you would think like he's like the head, like he's doing the main match every day type thing with Chance. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say, I know for people that are saying this, I think Maven responded to it too. He did. He said, "Welcome back to the contractor life." I'm imagining he's going to get like a contract, more of a freelance thing. He's just not getting full-time pay. They're probably not giving him benefits anymore. So that saves them a lot of money. It's unfortunate for him, but he'll likely still work this season, but he will only work like during the season. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to be full-time Activision anymore. So they're saving money, but they could probably still keep him around. Although technically contractors should be paid more per hour than salaried employees. So
yeah, I also think I saw Guy Blaze. I think I don't know if I can't find it anymore, but I think I also saw him tweet out that he's looking for the opportunities as well. So maybe that's probably one of them.
I mean, I don't even know. Do you think Blaze is even an Activision employee? He only does majors. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
He also does Halo events, so probably not.
Yeah, probably not then.
But yeah, Miles, my
probably
guy.
Just a random stage host that gets thrown into esports. He could do other esports. I don't really know. He might have. Actually, you know what? I think he's gonna do a Valorant one too. Now
he's doing. I think he's casting Fortnite. I think I saw one of his tweets like earlier in the week that he's casting Fortnite now.
Yeah, I think he just does a bunch of different esports, which is kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, but the Miles one, yeah, it'll probably be the same thing. So I mean, who's gonna be casters next year? It'll probably be like Shift, Study, and
Merc and Maven.
But that's only like for majors and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Hopefully, we still get the same people. I feel like our cast, like our broadcast crew, is pretty good. Like I actually really thought they did a good job last year.
Yeah.
Gas. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm freaking starving. I showered, came right onto the pod, bro.
This guy,
I mean, since like
he's dedicated, Chad. He's dedicated.
1 in the afternoon, bro. These shits are fire. Frost.
Fruit gummy, strawberry bursts, artificially flavored. Love that. Love that.
Like when things burst in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys hear about C9 moving to LA? Yeah, it's nothing. I mean, I guess they're based in LA, right? The C9 headquarters.
I was gonna say, somebody said they're based in some city in California. I don't exactly know which one it is though.
Where did this post come from? Yeah, I would imagine it's just because that's where they're headquartered at. But I will say, who wants to play for C9 when you're not in that Texas internet anymore? You know what I'm saying? Now they got to go out to LA where there's always server cheese and complaints. I don't know.
Man, I wonder are all the Thieves boys going to move out there as well?
Yeah. I mean, that's where the compound is.
Grab moving back or going to LA?
I'd imagine that's part of the deal.
I mean, I've always been there, but going back to LA? Who wants to play for C9 if you aren't playing with Hydra?
Nobody will. Yeah, I mean, someone will, but I don't know how much they're going to offer.
Roster spot.
Yeah, I hope once this deal is announced as official, the floodgates are going to open and we're going to see a bunch of moves.
Oh, 1,000%.
We need this to go through, and who knows how they could be through tomorrow, or we might have to wait a whole other week until another. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, they better make a move quick because it's about 5 weeks till the game drops.
Yeah,
and you guys
right.
think that they're playing kickoff tournaments together.
Kickoff tourneys, start building your chem. You know what I'm saying? Especially if players got to move, you got to think that's a whole like weeks thing. You got to pack, you got to move, you got to unpack. I mean, these players probably make enough money that they'll pay someone to do all that shit for them. But you know, there definitely is some stuff involved there. So
that's an interesting take. If this roster is true, I think they should have kept Joe. I already think he has surpassed Envoy as a player, and the latter may hold this team back.
I don't think so.
What's up with all the Envoy disrespect? This dude had one bad year, and we're disrespecting this guy. This guy's a world champ, man. Why are we? I saw somebody do today say Envoy's the most overrated player in the league. Why are we disrespecting Envoy?
I mean, listen, Envoy had an inconsistent season, obviously, but I mean, why are we acting like Envoy was his butt cheeks?
Where I literally saw some dude say Envoy's the most overrated player in the league.
No, I love Joe DeCease. I think Joe DeCease is great, and I think he has a lot of potential, and maybe one day could be better than Envoy, but I don't think he's already better than Dill. I mean, just looking at his... Hold on, let me switch this. Just looking at his breaking point page, they have the trophy cabinet here, which is super dope. They ranked him number 19 this year, number 14 last year, number 9 the year before, number 14 the year before. So he's been top 20 the last 4 seasons. top 15 3 of those 4 seasons, and top 10 one of those seasons. And he obviously won a world championship and has won an event like every single season in the CDL era. And I know he's not the superstar on his team, but like,
you have Hydra and Scrap to do that.
What did his card look like? This was his overall card. He had an 82 overall card for the season. I don't know. I don't think that
he didn't win shit on OPTIC Chicago. That team was doomed from the beginning.
Well, listen,
that team fucking sucked, bro.
We were so fucking ass, dude. We beat FAZE once and just stopped giving a fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, upcast with the $2. Thank you. I would get Kleenex before Envoy every day.
That could be debated.
I mean, I agree. I think Kleenex had a better season and probably a better last couple seasons. But I think Kleenex is probably more expensive. I guess Scrap and the other guys want to play with Envoy. Or Kleenex doesn't want to leave Insight. One of the two. But dude, I think Envoy is the perfect on paper person for this team. Like I genuinely, I said this in a YouTube video like weeks ago when the whole Scrap and Hydra teaming up thing was rumored. I said if you put 2 role players around those guys, that team is fucking insane. And now this LAT team is 2 like star role players. It's not even just role players. It's Envoy, who has been one of the best role players in the league, and Dan Ghosty, who's a potential superstar type role player. It's literally perfect. It's literally perfect. On paper, things can obviously change in actuality. What are you laughing at over there, glasses?
It's literally perfect.
It is, bro. It is.
Fourth in champ, second in EWC, and now I have a God squad. It's perfect.
Oh, dude, it just, you guys won champs. You know, nothing to be upset about.
And wait, I kind of want to hear how Ultra fans feel about this. Like genuinely, like
the Ultra fans and shit.
Like I've already seen some of them kind of losing
Austin's
their fucking mind.
No, Austin's a Scrap fan. There's a difference.
Oh,
Austin's already said he's just gonna be a fan wherever Scrap goes.
Fair enough.
I'm a Scrap fan. Hey,
which is fine.
I respect it. Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with being. I mean, dude, look at the NBA. How many LeBron fans are there? It's just all of a sudden there's so many fans of his team when he moves.
I respect it.
Upcast is an Ultra fan. That's true. Upcast, how are you feeling, bro? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about potentially losing Scrap and Envoy?
Poor Upcast.
I mean, because you got to think, like, it's got to be disappointing to some extent because you almost, like, there were no rumors or talks about Scrap leaving, really, up until, like, what, a few weeks ago? But, like, at the same time, if you consider the fact that they're probably getting a bag for him, they'll probably still be competitive, at least with the rumors that Kleenex and Insight and potentially Beans are going to be a 3 on that team. I guess, like, it sucks that you're not Scraps on your team anymore, but, like, it could be way worse. Like, it definitely could be way worse. You could be a Boston fan.
We won with Cammy and Bans. Whoa.
So Reddit saying this is a top 2 team? I mean,
easy.
Kind of is.
Cammy had one of the greatest seasons we've ever witnessed the year that you guys won with Cammy and Bans. Why don't we take a second and shit there? You guys can shit on Cammy all you want because he's ass now, but don't say that sentence and then act like Cammy wasn't a top 3 player that year because he absolutely was.
He was top 3, top 4 on I think everybody's list.
Chicago was getting shit on. Did not beat those fuckers.
No, I think where'd that comment just go? The comment about people saying this is a T2 team. Obviously, I tweeted out to like rank the teams 1 through 3 with FaZe OPTIC and this rumored team. Where would you guys rank them? And then feel free to explain where you'd rank them. Because obviously they're top 3, but where do we put them? I think you guys both responded to this tweet, but
what's the question?
Rank the Atlanta FaZe, OPTIC Texas, and the rumored LAT team 1 through 3.
I mean, just like, see, but I'm like, I do base more on statistically speaking. I have to put LAT last because I haven't seen this team play together. We actually might see this team play together, and they may be dog shit. Do I think that'll happen?
I don't think they'll be dog shit, but they might not live up to expectations.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I don't think there's any world that this team goes like they're like 12th place. Can you imagine?
Here's what I'll say.
Gunless over Beans is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That is crazy. I saw that too.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm obviously taking Optic first. I mean, world champs. I'll go Optic, FaZe, LAT, but I could see genuinely any three of these teams being better, or I could see any three of these teams being first, second, or third on this list as the season progresses. I think that's how close it'll be.
Chick looks at you.
Dude, I wish,
Jeez.
Rick. I wish, Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Chase
Oh
Lane
my
pipe in the new
God.
house.
I do feel like it because I mean, bro, this team is lit. Nah,
How do you think NADESHOT was able to afford shit? He has been laying pipe, just not the way you think.
yes, sir. OnlyFans. No, I think like I think the only fair way to rank these teams is Optic, FaZe, LAT in that order. Like I understand on paper this LAT team looks really, really good, but like we just saw Optic and FaZe win 2 events this past season, right? Like it's not fair to put them over. If you try to pretend like last season didn't count and like it's a clean slate, these were fresh teams, but we know how good the players are, then you start making arguments. But people who are saying this LAT team is like definitely the best team in the league already is crazy because it's so disrespectful to the 2 teams that just dominated last season.
Yeah, it is. It's a little over exaggeration. Could it absolutely be correct? Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it could be. And I hope it's correct. You know what I'm saying? You
This
know what
team
I'm
should
saying?
be absolutely godlike, but you just objectively can't put them first right now. You can't.
Miami
I mean,
gonna upplay with Rancor and Super. How do you feel about that, Jake?
who's super?
Super. It's Challengers. AR.
Oh,
Spanish.
I don't know. Challengers.
Spanish player. I don't know.
Did they say who that Miami dropped? Is it Vickle?
They haven't said anything. That's what Zuma like said or leaked. Was
well,
that
if
was
it's
Vickle?
not Vickle, they're fucking trolling.
Oh God.
I mean,
Vickle hates our podcast, bro.
yeah. Well, our podcast hates Vickle too.
Nah. I like Vickle. I like every player in the league. Don't bring me to this.
Look,
I don't. What the hell are we talking
Well,
about?
listen. He said fuck you guys. He said fuck the green wall. So I understand if you don't like him.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck him back.
Vickle's rumored to be
Dog
benched.
shit.
That's even being nice. I'd said Vickle did a shadow realm, but that's all good. It's all
Oh
good.
God.
We're fine.
That's hilarious. All right.
So I take it that Rancor dude's a sub. I don't know anything about either one of those two.
Yeah, I think he's a sub. I mean, Vickle is
Okay,
playing the sub, so that would make sense.
Okay. I mean, does that mean they're keeping Lucky, Metals,
Real?
Real?
I guess
Unless they pick up Super for who? Metals?
Lucky. It would probably be. I think he's a main AR.
Okay.
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know what Miami does because they're obviously keeping the Spanish thing going on. And like, do they do a more than 1-person change? Like, I don't
Super
even
and
know.
Rancor are insanely good. Okay. I mean,
They
yeah,
are really
sure.
good. They're at the top of like all the challenger stats on Breaking Point.
On paper, they should be better. That's not me being disrespectful at all. I don't watch challengers. I have no idea who they are. That's just, I don't really watch challengers. That's not me being an ass. I do know who Vickle is, and I do know that.
Rencor's a flex.
Then it would be Metals, right?
I mean, at the end of the season, Metals was their second AR flex. Rank the top 3 SMG duos. Go. I guess the 3, the 3 top teams, hypothetical super team included, would be the top 3.
Bro. Don't do this, bro.
I mean, I think the answer's obvious. If we're talking about current day, it's Shotzi Pred, Abizi Simp, Hydra Envoy.
That
think that's the-
motherfucker is spitting.
I think that's the only fair way to do it. I think that's the only fair way to do it.
We have a Shotzi, man. I mean, it's just.
I mean,
unfair.
Abizi, it's hard to say Abizi and Simp aren't the best, but like, I don't know, Optic won champs, and that's kind of, that's kind of the one.
The league literally saw Shotzi and was like, yeah, we'll just let the map Pred too. It's fine. We'll just give him Pred on his side. We're chilling.
Fred, nah, what do you mean? My guy was absolutely he had his one bad fucking split, but then picked it up.
No, I'm saying like the league literally just.
No, the
talking to
dude
chat.
on the
Oh.
Pred, yeah, Pred had one
I
really
see what you're
bad
saying.
split, and I mean, dude, he should have won champs MVP in my opinion. He should have won it. He was so good.
Yeah.
Ace won
Joey
DWC
D and Cramp,
online.
#1 in my heart, kind of spitting right now.
Let's
Take
go.
it.
Simp of easy Shotzi Pred. That's fair. I mean,
It's fair to have Simp and Abizi
yeah, that's
won. I
fair.
just think because Optic won champs, I'd give it to them. And Shotzi and Pred were by far their best players at champs.
Simp and Abizi are
Is
Super
Super
easy.
really that nice? Because Ed just said that he's the fact that he's not in Miami is criminal.
I
I've never
haven't
watched him
watched him
play.
play, but statistically in challengers, this guy slams year after year.
Interesting.
I see his stats every year. We talk about him being like, why is he not in the league?
Is that the dude that 1v3 Censor's team in that round 11 that I watched? That Censor absolutely got pissed on back van on Mercado. Is that the guy?
I have no
Why does
idea.
that name sound familiar? Why does Super sound familiar?
I mean, you probably have heard of Super. Like, I don't know how you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I watched Censor
He
get
was
absolutely
on
pissed on Mercado van one
SGP,
time.
right? SGP last year, Super. Does anyone know? Pat, you know, was he the one that was on SGP?
I genuinely have no idea.
Let me just look up Super on.
That was
Breaking
Rooper. Oh, Rooper. Well, that's not nice to have a Rooper and a Super.
Super and Rooper, bro.
That's messed up.
It says he's on 5 Media Clan right now.
Oh,
But
maybe not. Maybe I fucking lied.
I mean, if you look at the stats in Challengers Elite, he's number 1 in KD. He's number 2 in BP rating. He's number 4 in Slayer rating. This guy's just insane. Like, he's just so good. So I don't know.
Well, regardless, I mean,
Get him in the
if the
league.
kid deserves to be in the league, I'm pretty sure he would be in the league.
Get him in the league.
I mean,
But yeah,
Miami should probably consider, because especially if this team goes through. If I see LAT and that thing goes through, and this is the roster they have, I'm calling up this dude on the phone right now and saying, okay, I'm trying my best to be this 4th best team
yeah.
instantly.
Honestly,
This dude is as final as you guys are saying.
Jake, I might be an LA Thieves fan next year. I don't know.
Lock
Shit.
in.
LA,
Come
Los
on over.
Angeles Thieves burner.
Come
Lock
on
in.
over. Hey, anyone's welcome. Chat, I want to extend the offer. I know people will try to gatekeep saying, oh, you can't just hop on the bandwagon because we're
Better get
potentially
on it right
signing a
now.
super team. Nah, brother, I don't give a fuck. If you want to be an LA Thieves fan, come on over, man. I'll accept you. I don't know if other LAT fans will be as kind, but I will gladly accept you because why the fuck am I going to turn down extra people supporting my team?
Listen,
Who
would I be?
You know this is going to be very high and very low for you, right? Because the second you guys are winning...
Oh,
it's
they're going to
be
lose the
Raw
first match
Squad.
of the year versus LAG, and I'm going to fucking shit myself.
But the second you guys start losing, all that money for what? Nate spent all this money for what? These guys are ass.
Yeah.
You better lock in, brother. You're going to be
Yeah.
facing a lot of them.
That will be
You're
fun.
gonna be seeing
Talk
a bunch
about
of
that
that
Vegas roster.
of
Is that
that
Falcons?
Thanos meme. All this for
Drop of
drop of
blood.
blood.
A drop of blood.
Yeah. And also, Rick, to answer your question, are these buyouts worth it if Scrap and Hydra walk in a year? They renegotiate contracts when you're bought out, or at least they should. So they should hypothetically at least be on a 2-year deal, a 1+1, I would imagine. Maybe even a 2+1 because they're like superstars. Depends how much Spy Thieves want to commit to having to pay, but they definitely don't. They definitely don't get bought out and then walk in the next season. It's not like, unless they get traded and then we take their current contract, that's a different story. So I guess it depends on the terms of the deal, but
Optic and Thieves should just switch players every year just to piss off FaZe.
you guys want to merge?
Fuck it, dude. Just put
Who do
Scrap
we
and
get?
Hydra.
Who do we get?
What's the best team you could make if this LAT Super Team and Optic merged?
Ooh.
Shotzi,
Shotzi.
Hydra,
Yeah, Hydra.
Scrap Dashy.
Scrap, and Dan Ghosty. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You might have to pick your poison for this.
You could pick Ghosty or Dashy. I mean, maybe you give it to Dashy just because he has a bit more history and MVPs and stuff like that. Obviously, a ring.
Okay,
wins.
and in that case, we make Optic or Texas Nation another team.
There you go. Bang.
Bang! Look at that. We beat FaZe twice.
Envoy, Pred, Kenny, and the whoever else you don't pick for the AR. That's disgusting. That team too.
It does any iteration of the top 3 is fucking gross. It doesn't matter.
Oh
what you do.
man, that would be godlike. All right, let's use the freaking the oh my god, I'm having a stroke.
We
The
good?
Photoshop doc. Let's look at the Photoshop doc.
Man.
Okay, what I have up now is what we built last week, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or however long ago it was. A lot has changed. A lot has changed since this. So let me move this stuff around. I do want to say we have beans on the Toronto Ultra. I
Look
do
at that.
want
We know
I do
ball.
want to just say that. All right, let me just start moving people off here. We'll put I guess we'll keep beans. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll put Kleenex there.
Boston will probably just stick, honestly, Ed. I don't really think they have the cash.
You
right
had
now to
Hixie
spend.
on Ultra too. You just took him down.
I know. I'll put him back. I realized that as I was doing it.
Because I also saw that Helix, the people that are partnered with Boston or whatever, Helix, whatever the fuck they're called, they just have like a big ass like buyout. Like you could literally go and buy PCs and monitors from their office.
Oh shit! So they're really cashing out.
Yeah.
They said, "Get me out of here." All right, hold on. I gotta move every single person out of the freaking way, bro. Oh, fuck. I'm moving the wrong shit. Okay, dude. There's too many players. I'm gonna need the league to downsize. Okay, what is the Boston roster again?
Cammy,
Snoopy,
Awakening, and Purge.
Okay, Cammy, Awakening, and Purge. Where are these freaking guys, bro?
Impossible to miss Awakening. So
I see Purge in the back. He was sleeping in the back, but I caught him. You can't sleep. That you did not just say that.
what?
You did not just say that. I just registered what you said. That's crazy.
I didn't say shit.
Okay, and then Nasty and Kremp, I guess, are going to Seattle. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I mean,
For this based on the rumors.
you're hoping. You are hoping.
Hey, dude, I actually would like that, especially because, like, I mean, that's a good landing spot for them. Seattle's a reasonable org, and 04 and Abu's is a good duo to want to play with, in my opinion.
What other roster got leaked, Ed?
Did another roster get leaked?
Where is this leak you speak of?
I think this is it. Insight and Kleenex are rumored to be staying on Ultra with Beans, and I think we're pretty much agreeing, or at least saying we think Hixie would go here. That's what we had the last time we did this, so we low-key we're cooking something.
That LAT roster is crazy.
Dude. But dude, look at how many spots there are. There's just not enough spots. And there's like 40 people at the bottom of the screen down here that all could be on a team.
All right, let's actually take this seriously and make a thing now.
You want to make a real team? Like a good team?
Yeah, like
teams?
no, let's make 12 solid teams that could genuinely happen, make sense on paper, and like we can actually see them being the 12 teams. Last time we did that for like half, and then the other half we were trolling. Yeah.
All right, where do we start? Do we start with like C9? Do we think they're probably like next up to get dibs on players type deal?
Yeah, probably.
All right, what do? They currently have 3 players. Sib, do they keep him? Do you think he's gone? I mean, he's been talking like he's obviously gone, but things change if Hydra leaves.
I would say if this deal goes through with LAT, that they call him back and they keep him, and those 3 find a sub. That's my guess. That's what I would do.
Do you think he wants to play with them?
I mean...
Do you think, like, there's any bad blood there? I think I saw a clip that he said there's no bad blood on his side, but he doesn't know about them, so it doesn't sound like they're talking to each other.
Here's the thing. There might be bad blood, but at the same time, you want to make the 4th best team. So, I mean, you already know that these guys teamed together, and they were very good, so...
Chat, what do you guys think? What do we think? Do we think Sib stays on... C9 if Scrap doesn't obviously come in and Hydra leaves? What do we think? We'll let them decide for us.
Okay.
We'll let chat decide.
I just think it makes so much sense for them to just call him back. But if there is bad blood, I mean,
it definitely makes sense to keep him. Like, I don't know. There's no one better to replace Sib in his role that's available. The only better option really was like Scrap or Ghosty or Draza, but obviously none of that's happening.
Extend Nero to C9 with Kids and Skies? I don't know. Yeah, I think
Sib
Sib
to Ultra. It's been leaked that Beans is going Ultra. You don't need Sib and Beans, especially if Insight's staying. C9 either getting Joe D or Gwyn. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I like both of those. Sib stays.
honestly.
I think Sib stays too. Sib's not going back. I mean, it's like I've seen a lot of mix, but I've seen more Sib's not going back. So let's just take him off.
All right, so we'll remove Sib from the roster. Where does he go though?
That's the question. This is when it gets rough.
I mean, if you look at what's available, I genuinely think like the only option is Rocker. Who else is going to pay him? Unless an org comes in and takes LAG or Raven spots. LAG's not going to pay him. Ravens are probably not going to pay him, but maybe. I mean, he'd be great with Gwyn.
G2 throws the bag. I mean,
unless he goes to Surge instead of Nasty.
Isn't what's his guts' role of Flexo? The dude they picked up?
Cobra? Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You try to just make it work. Like, I would love to see him go to Ravens with Gwyn based on the options we have available, but I just don't know if they'll pay him.
Can 04 and Sib coexist? Probably.
I think they can. If they can't get over calling someone calling him a little man, like, come on, bro. Man. Let's be adults.
He's going to Ravens? You guys think Ravens? You think he's going to willingly go to Ravens?
I mean, if Ravens had a good roster around him, I think he'd want to join, sure. I genuinely think, honestly, them paying him is the bigger issue.
Perhaps C9 takes a chance.
I think he stays on
Courage was an AR.
I think he stays on C9. And
you mean for
Sib?
Did Rocker be abandoned Team 2? They still Rocker. We don't really know what's going on with the CDL.
Yeah,
I think they're still. I think it's still keeping the city thing, and I think they're staying.
All I do know, we're getting new jerseys this year.
Oh, thank God! I hope they're good, bro.
We're getting new jerseys.
I hope they're good.
Last year was the last year of their 2-year contract with the jerseys, so we are getting new jerseys this year.
Sib goes to Ultra or he's not going to Ultra.
Yeah,
I trust Scrim Intel. I think it's Beans. So I mean, at that point, we'll just send him.
I think we put him to Minnesota. And I guess you have Cobra run a main. I don't know if that's something he'd be comfortable doing or anything he's capable of doing. I mean, I'm sure he's capable.
Or maybe you have Sib run a main. I mean,
I don't know if that's Sib's role. That guy's just a slayer. All right. I mean, shit. I guess this is the only thing that makes sense in our hypothetical if we're saying he leaves, and I don't think Ravens are going to pay him.
Send Joe D to Minnesota. I mean, that would fill out the roster.
Joe D to pair alongside Linz? Makes sense, I think.
They play different roles.
Yeah, Jody's more of a dirty work kind of guy, and Linz is more of a slayer.
Sib is not going to Rocker. I mean, guys, he's going to Surge or Raven. The Surge team is. We're going based on the.
We're going based on leaks. That's why we're doing the. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
We're going based on the leaks that we've seen. We trust Ronnie. We trust Jake. These are all just leaks that we are going to follow hypothetically for the sake of this graphic.
Yeah, that. I think he wants to play with Gwyn to make a top 4. That's why I think it's C9. They keep their 3 and then pick up Gwyn. That's my best guess.
But you think they're going to buy Gwyn from Ravens?
I mean, is Ravens even going to be a team?
I mean, potentially not, but I think whoever takes their spot would absorb his contract.
I don't know.
Because he's contracted to the spot, I guess, technically. I think the players are technically like Activision employees. So I think they're contracted to their spot, not like necessarily the org. I really don't know, to be honest. I think Sib and Gwyn on Ravens is an amazing duo to build around. I don't know. I guess Ravens had Clay. How much do you think they paid Clay last year?
I don't see Sib willingly going to Ravens unless they get bought out by like a
Fnatic or Gen.G or SSG.
Yeah, like a solid.
GL Flames encouraged to Ravens. Isn't that 3 AR?
Aren't those 3 AR?
I do actually think a player that could go to Ravens that makes sense is Joe Deceives, because him and Gwyn are friends. And I think they'd actually play well together.
Okay, then throw Joe D on Ravens. I don't think Ravens are letting go of Gwyn. Unless a team really is willingly to pay his buyout, which there would be teams willingly to pay his buyout, but I think they try their best to just build around Gwyn. So run it back with Joe. Okay, Gwyn, Joe D, that's cool. We still need a 4th for Rocker.
For Rocker, they need another sub.
I mean, low-key, Attach makes sense on that team.
You think Attach moves back to a sub?
No, I meant for Ravens.
Oh, for Ravens, I would love that.
A veteran AR with 2 young subs.
Nero for Rocker.
I think
It's
Nero
pretty
for.
much
I was just about to
just-
say that.
It's pretty much just pack-a-punched Clay. I mean, no disrespect to Clay, but
I think attached to play with those 2 subs on Ravens and Nero to take that last spot on Rocker makes sense. I think
Yeah.
Nero and Linz actually works pretty well.
yeah, I mean, it's a random-ass team, but it makes sense. What about Mac? We're not putting Mac on this list, bros.
Yeah, we're not Mac haters, but I really do think it's hard for a player to not play a whole season and just hop right back into the pro league.
Put Tej on C9.
Put
Hell
Tej
no.
on C9.
Hell no.
I mean, where there's no other. I think Tej is gonna get a spot, and if it's based on us, if it's not C9, it's LAG.
That's LAG's way more likely, my guy.
All right, we'll put Tej on LAG.
C9 is not sending a bag to Tees, brother. They are not
I
signing
mean,
that
who
man.
are they gonna? Who would you put? Who are Skies and Kids gonna play with?
They pick up a young guy.
Geo,
Scott.
or does Geo go? Does Geo go play with Attach again at Ravens?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Geo and
that-
Attach
that-
were at least on paper a good duo.
Yeah, that could work. Attach Geo, Joe D, and Gwen. That's a solid Ravens
Astrio to
roster.
C9.
Estriel?
To C9. I feel like him and Kids can play the same role.
Yeah, I don't know if him and Kids would have enough slaying power. I also see Wally saying Hook in chat. What do you guys think about Hook? Do you think Hook gets on a team? I think he definitely can just because of his name and his history. I don't think if we're going strictly based on performance this past season, he was good enough to get on a team, especially based on what we have on our screen right now. Unless like him and Illy duo up to go to C9.
There's no sub on a team. You guys think they're picking up Teach? They're not picking up Teach, bro. They are not picking up Teach. They'll take a chance on a young guy before they pick up Teach. I don't see Skies being part of a rinse and repeat type thing here.
I don't know. I mean, Tej was pretty good, but I feel like you kind of know what you get from Tej at this point. Like,
What's Dylan Rex play? I don't know what these challengers players.
Dylan Rex plays,
are.
and he plays an AR. I don't know if it's flex or main.
Astrio on Hook on LAG.
I'm getting on a team, yo. It's me. I'm going to C9 chat. Let me put a picture of myself on here. Rex is playing on a college team. Oh, isn't it like Rex and Brack on a team for college?
Yeah. People were clowning them. They're like, aren't these people supposed to be in the league?
Damn, bro. That's fucked up. I don't know, dude. I genuinely don't.
This is actually where it gets really hard.
I don't know who goes to C9. They need a flex and they need a slaying sub, I would say, is what they'd be looking for.
Is there a young challengers duo?
I don't know enough about challengers. That's why I want to watch more. I think Encourage and Derek the Goat who are a AR SMG challengers duo. As
Vivid
far-
I could
C9.
100% see Skies taking a chance on Encourage.
Dude,
That's true.
Estriel was the best sub left. Yeah, but I don't think you take Estriel and Kiz on the same team.
Yeah, that works out.
yeah, but also I guess if we're saying he's the best, if people are kind of agreeing he's the best, you think they just go for talent
Probably.
rather than fit? You just try to make Estriel and Kiz work?
Because I don't think Standy's getting picked up.
No.
My bad,
I don't
Standy.
think John is getting
Sandy
picked
doesn't
up.
get picked up.
I don't think Vivid gets picked up.
Would Priest go back to C9? I don't think it's a question of if Priest would go back. I think it's a question of if C9 would go back.
Yeah, I don't know. He was playing with them recently, wasn't he? And they were talking and stuff, having fun on stream.
But that was before Hydra was going a lot.
Dude, I don't know. I genuinely don't know who would go to C9 at this point. Like, I just don't know. Are they building to contend, or are they building to just maybe save money and see what, like, do an LAT type thing where you save money and you just hope your team overperforms?
Astrio and Flames. To where? C9?
Estriel and Flames. I don't know if, I think Flames and Skies might play a little bit too similar, like too slow. But you never know. I mean, Diamond Con's a free agent. DC's a
Illy?
decent.
What's everybody saying? Illy? You think Illy gets in? I mean, maybe.
I mean, I think Illy's 100% good enough to be on a team, and I actually think he'd probably be pretty good with Skies because he's faster and he can get kills. I don't know what this situation is like with Illy in terms of him. I mean, didn't he post or tweet that he's like ready to play or like something like that? So
he did.
I mean, maybe Illy and Hook. Maybe it's Illy and Hook to C9 as a duo. Hook is more of a slayer, but he can play the pace with Kiz.
That sub duo is ass, bro.
I mean, listen, the sub duo is not good based on what we saw this past year, but you never know. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Like, there's just not enough spots in the league, bro. There's not enough. Based on what we have right now, we have 5 spots left. We have 3 on LAG and 2 on C9. I guess we could move people around from the teams we already built, the Ravens and Rocker rosters, if we wanted. But I kind of like those Ravens and Rocker rosters. I think those look good.
Me too.
I think they actually look like top 6 competitive rosters.
I just think Skies and Kids are going to take a chance on 2 young guys. I do.
Do you have any names for me? Because I don't know who's out there.
Bro.
I mean, Extrial's a young guy. He just came off a rookie year.
Right,
and he's maybe a bit more proven, but
throw Estriel.
A lot of people have been saying Estriel too, so we can just run with it. Chat's been saying Estriel a lot. So then who's the AR? They need some slaying presence. They absolutely need slaying.
They need a fast AR.
They need
fast slaying AR.
They might need Illy. They might need Illy.
Dylan Rex.
Clayster.
Doesn't Dylan Rex play a flex AR?
What does Yuli play? Yuli is a sub. I don't know what like type of sub he is because I just don't know enough about how he plays.
Lunars Dylan Rex? You guys would know better than me. Rex is going to college?
Yeah, Rex is on the college team, so I don't think we can do him.
Okay, well, who's Lunars? Does he play an AR? I don't even know who the hell that is.
I don't know. I don't know enough about Lunars. Is LA official? Not yet, Haru. It's not official. Rocker doesn't have the leverage to get Sib and Nero. But where else would he go? That's what we're going off of.
We let chat decide. It was either he stay on C9 or he goes to Rocker. And chat chose Rocker, so
that's the problem. Is like if we're going based off of the rumors, Seattle Surge is rumored, right? Ultra is rumored. C9, if we say Sib leaves C9, the only other options are Ravens, LAG, and Rocker, and we don't think Ravens or LAG would pay him. Temp to C9. Do you think Donnie gets back in the league? Temp is a fast slaying AR.
I mean, is he on that graphic?
Yeah, I have him. I have him right here. I don't know. I think like if we're going based off what they need and who we have available on here, I think the options are like Illy is probably the best option if we're saying he's available, or maybe Diamond Con. Or
let's just go with Illy, bro. Let's go with Illy.
What position does Glow Frosty play?
No idea.
AR. He's a main though, for sure.
See, I'm dedicating myself to watching more challengers next year. How much that is, I don't know, but anything is more. At this point, any challengers is more challengers.
Temp, TJ, Slasher, Clay, that team is god awful.
Temp, TJ, Slasher, Clay. That is an LAG type roster, though.
That team is fucking terrible.
Estriel and Kids play the same role. That's what we were saying, Ed, but we don't know like who they'd put here, and chat kept saying Estriel, so we wanted to appease them. Appease the chat, the mob. Yeah, dude, the problem that I found, because I've done a bunch of these like ROSTERMANIA prediction videos using this graphic, the problem I found is C9 or Ultra just ends up being like a god-awful roster. One of them ends up being ass. So it's like, I don't know what to do to make them not ass.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, unless we change shit up, unless we say like, I don't know, fucking Attach goes to C9 instead. And he plays maybe more of a flex role, and Attach and Nero go, or I don't know. Scump on LAG, I like that. I like that a lot.
I'll be splitting.
Let's say Slasher goes to LAG. Slasher and Teej are boys.
Slasher and Teej, where the fuck is Slasher? There he is.
Right there.
There he is. All right, Slasher and Teej. They need a flex and they need another sub.
Yeah, let's put one of the young guns in here, like an
Fellow.
Encourage or Lunars or something. Because Slasher likes going for the young guys, that like to develop them. So
Do we want to? I don't.
Didn't like Encourage get like slammed out of the line or something, and people were calling him dog shit.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Chat, who
Slasher.
goes to LAG with Slasher and Teej? Come on. You guys gotta have something cooking. We gotta have some town scouts in the chat.
Yeah, Chad. Give us a flex and give us a
SMG
like
to pair.
like a slaying sub, I guess. Unless you want Tej as your slaying sub. Slaying sub.
Dude, I could go for a sub right now.
Priesta Hook?
Picking up Hook. I mean, I think like role wise, Hook probably works. Dude, I don't know. I might be out on Hook. I think I sold my Hook bucks.
Priesta Hook.
I think I sold my Hook bucks, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mac is a flex. Oh, fuck. Chat's obsessed with Mac, bro.
Dude, I think Mac is good. I think Mac is a good player. I think he's a very good role player. I just really don't think he's going to get right back into the league like nothing happened. I know it wasn't his choice to leave. Like, I know it was a reason he left, and I'm glad that he's able to come back, but...
Derek the GOAT.
What a name, dude. What a name. I think Johnny was good. I think Johnny was pretty good.
I don't think Hook and TJ on the same team are working, bros. I'm
Dude, Slasher, Hook, Tej +1. Yeah, like, are we in 2018, bro? What's going on?
Yeah.
We're playing Advanced Warfare, honestly, with that team.
Take
I'm gonna look at.
Dude, I just
take
don't know.
Take Lunars.
I don't even know what Lunars looks like.
I couldn't tell you either.
Lunars COD. I'm gonna look him up. Like, if I could type, it would be helpful. Okay, that's what he looks like. I don't know anything about him. Is he any good? He played for Omit.
Is accuracy washed? Yes.
Yeah.
No. What? What are you guys talking about? Is accuracy
Maybe
washed?
Fellow? No, Fellow's done.
He's accuracy washed. Chat, don't listen to that. He's not washed.
Fellow's done. Yuli? Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really know too much about Yuli besides his stint on London,
which was not very good, unfortunately. Dude, see, this is where it gets tough. Is it just like there's so many options that are deserving of a spot in the league? Do we put Mac? Do we just say fuck it and put Mac?
I guess just appease chat. What's he play though? Sub or flex? I've seen him play both.
I don't know. I guess sub. I think there's less. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Diamond Con to fill out the roster.
Lunar's the beast who's actually
formed with LAG.
But Rocker Superly decided to stick. Even Parasite thinks for him.
All right.
So then just grab Lunars.
What about Harry? I know people are saying he was nasty. What does he play?
Harry's
he's an AR.
He's an AR flex, I think.
Against his challengers team at EWC.
What decent flexes are even left? Diamond Con, Priesta, Brezzy,
Is he good?
Temp, Denza. I don't know what role Denza plays.
Denza's a sub.
Right there, bam. Put him on LAG.
Denza or Lunars?
Oh, never mind.
He said never mind.
Max a flex. Only reason we haven't been playing sub is because he was a sub the last time we saw him play.
He played sub with that boy Pred.
Spart back to LAG.
No, Spart's going. Spart went to college, didn't he? Isn't Spart doing college COD?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think Spart's playing college.
I like Lunars.
This season's going to be even more top heavy. Bro, have you looked at Falcons? I mean, come on. That's top 4 right there. You like Lunars?
Yeah, why not? I would say
Cricket.
Dylan Rex, but boys are saying he's in college, so.
Cricket. You know, we're just going to run with it, yo. We're going to trust Chad as the absolute goats of scouting. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I just fucking made this guy all... fucking this guy up. I'm fucking this guy up. Hold on, I'm squishing him around and shit.
Yeah.
My bad, Lunars. Hey, you're on a roster though, bro. Let's go. All right. I mean, listen. Other than LAG and Cloud9, I like it. I mean, the rosters we build. I'm not a big fan of Boston or Falcons, or you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I don't know. It gets so hard. You're just grasping for straws.
yeah. Like if I was the GM of LAG, I'm not building this roster. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is not the team I'm putting together. You know what I'm saying?
Rex and Brack and Darkside and Phantoms are all playing for Fisher Esports.
Shout out Fisher Esports. I hope they go fishing together.
I mean, they're not like the worst teams. They make kind of sense.
Dude, I mean, if you look at this, let's run through. Let's power rank them. What did the standings look like? The top three we obviously know. Who's the fourth best team on this?
Ravens or Rocker?
Ultra? You think Ultra? You think Ultra's in the running there?
I think all these teams right here on this. Ravens,
Low-key, I think it'd probably be Rocker. That Rocker team is.
I don't know. The Surge team's kind of good too, though.
I prefer Super over Lunars. I think Super goes to Miami, based on what I'm hearing.
Let's throw a 6-player on my dude. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know who I think the fourth best team. Chat. Who's the fourth best team on the screen? Based on what we have. I know some of these rosters are dog shit. We understand that. There's nothing we can do about that. I don't know who I think. It might be Ravens. It actually might be Ravens.
Surge, no doubt. Wow,
everyone's saying Surge. Everyone's saying Surge.
Atlanta FaZe is fourth best. That's
I like that, Ryan. I like that. Well, I guess we're saying, like, if you tier them, you got the top three, and then you got, like, Surge, Rocker, Ravens, Ultra probably in the next tier.
Miami, because they have 5 players.
Miami's 5v4ing next season, potentially 6 if they pick up Super.
Oh, shit.
It's Ultra. I see a lot of people saying Ultra and Surge. I see a couple Ravens. Rocker got no chem. They can build that shit, bro.
That's valid. Rocker does have no chem.
Chem can be built. You just send them to the water park together. I don't know. I don't know why water park is my chem building activity. I thought of first. They're in Minnesota. I don't know if you want to go to a water park. Send them to this sledding hills.
Sib confirmed the Rocker? No.
Is Sib confirmed the Rocker? No. What we have on screen is a combination of confirmed, rumored, and our predictions or our attempts at building something.
It is confirmed. You can come back to this because we're genius.
Yeah. No, the Rocker team we just built based off of what was available. You like the LAT team, Mick? I like it too, bro.
Yeah, we know.
I like it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother.
I got it, dude. It's just like, it's kind of disappointing that like Miami's pretty much sticking, Boston's pretty much sticking, Falcons are obviously Falcons. There's just not enough movement, but I guess there's movement at the top, which is kind of cool.
How does Snoopy keep doing it, bro? How does Snoopy keep doing it,
Snoopy's him, bro. He probably was already under contract. They didn't want to like pay to buy him out or anything like that. Like buy out the rest of his contract so he could walk. To release
Bro's
him.
average land placing is like 11.3 or something like that.
That's
in a 12-team league.
Crazy.
In a 12-team league.
Well, I mean, what did he get? Did they get 6 that champs in 2023?
Yeah.
And then 12. Didn't play, and then 8th at EWC.
8th. Yeah, so he's literally
I'm doing it. I'm doing the math. Hold on, give me a second. 6 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 8 divided by, what was that?
6.
10.33.
Yeah, okay,
so
like that.
Averages 10. And he really gets pulled up by that one top 6. And if you take out and if you also add in another 12 for him not even making champs, he's probably closer to like 11. I don't know, dude. I hope he comes out different in Black Ops 6. Maybe they're just really believing in him and the Omni movement. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
He saw people say he plays like Shotzi, and they signed him on a 4-year guaranteed contract.
They said he looks like Shotzi, has an S in his name.
4 years, 4 mil guaranteed. With a clause in there that says he will be on the starting spot on the roster for eternity. And they'll drop Slasher if they need to. I don't know, dude. We need some things to happen, bro. We need this LAT roster to be either confirmed or officially denied, and we need to see some signings start happening.
Imagine if Ultra win chance without scrap. If they do, I will cut my nuts off.
That's not happening.
If that Ultra team wins champs, I'll cut Alex's nuts off.
live on stream.
That'll be our intro for an episode.
That's not happening.
That's funny. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I also feel like we don't have enough challengers players in here. I mean, I guess we have what, Lunars and Cobra are the only 2 challengers players that we have in here. Do we really think there's going to be no other rookies?
I mean, somebody might take a chance on Encourage.
I mean, I guess the Falcons team are all rookies. I guess they're all 4 rookies.
How about you shake your head if he doesn't win any event?
I mean, dude.
That's on Jake, brother.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, dude, fuck it. If that LAT team comes through and they don't win an event next year, I'll shave my head.
On your scump shit.
Yeah, why not?
Put that shit right
I'd be pretty confident
now.
that team can win an event.
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes true, obviously. If they don't come true, then of course the deal's off, because that was part of my preface that. Do you think the CDL should expand? Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's going to. I don't think there's enough interest.
Shave your balls live on stream.
Okay, I can do that.
That shit came out of left field, dude.
I can do that. That might have to be like a member only stream. You know what I'm saying? Behind a paywall.
Yeah, you need donations before you get banned.
Yeah, honestly.
Should the CDL expand? Yes.
I would love for the CDL to expand, bro, but we can't even get teams to stay in the league. Like, we have a different team leave or rebrand every season. Which is so sad.
I mean, it would be cool to see more teams, but again, at that point, the bottom teams would just be a bunch of scrubs that would just be getting their shit ran.
I mean, imagine, like, look at what we have available at the bottom of the screen. Imagine if we added another team. Imagine we had 2 more teams, 3 more teams, 4 more teams. What's the next team you're building here? Vivid, DiamondCon, Hook, and Clayster? Like, what are you building? Like, maybe that's a team that could compete for a top 8. You know what I'm saying? But are we really going to expand the team so we have more teams competing for top 8, top 10? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think at that point, it seems, if we had 4 more teams in the league, unless some rookies come in and they're godlike, I mean, these teams are going to be buns. You could put the 3 of us on a team and they'd have the same results as if they came in inside some of these.
They're coming in and competing for next to last. My bad. Next to last.
Now, respectfully, we're taking a series off every team.
I don't know about that one. The series off every team? That didn't even happen this last year.
We might be top 1. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we might have to be.
Like,
we'll hit everyone offline.
Would not have anybody. Would not have anything on us.
Yeah, dude. I think one day the league will expand, but we're a little bit away from that.
I know. I see Scrap. I'm shooting that long neck across the map.
He can't even hold a heady, bro. It's too big.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Everyone else's Saudi team was getting farmed. Yes.
I wonder
Yes.
over under 2 majors, over under 2.5 majors for that Saudi team before they like blow that shit up. Like, I'm not talking about make one change. Like, I mean, they blow that shit up.
Under.
You don't think that team has any chance of like sticking together?
No, I think they stick together the entire year.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't. I feel like there's no way they come in with that team and then they like after a major or two are like, fuck it, we're just gonna like they're not gonna buy out players mid-season. I don't think so. Would it really be worth chalking up that team to like bring in like the team I just said, Clayster, Diamond God, Vivid, and Hook?
Oh, you might be right. They might take and then just
and then the
spend that
next
cash.
season splash the cash.
Yeah.
When they win EWC next year and they get a whole another like 12, $15 million total.
That shit is so cheesy, bro. It's their event. They're buying the best fucking players, and they're just winning.
Dude, I will say, in like a year from now, we might have Shifty, Biffle in the league. You think Falcons could bring those guys onto the roster? That would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see that.
It'd be fun just to see them get their shit ran.
I don't know, dude. He said he could take Pred's spot. He said he could take Pred's spot right now with like instantly.
And
I think was the wording.
Sim's spot on FaZe.
Maybe you could, bro. How would we know? I was a Beezy in front of you. Anything's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I don't know, bro. That's crazy. They get the clicks. They get the conversation going. I'll give it to them.
They do.
Over under Preston's forehead compared to Scrappy's buyout.
You guys are sick.
Yeah, shit. That's a good point, bro.
No, it's not.
That's a good point, dude. That's a good conversation starter right there, Rick. His forehead is probably wider in inches than Scrappy's buyout is in 100,000s.
Holy shit.
He's not amused. I don't know. Chat, any last minute questions, hot takes, anything you want us to quickly discuss before we close it out? We've been live for an hour and a half. I think that's pretty solid, given we really don't have any official things to talk about. Just rumored super teams that I really hope happen. Really, please. Like, pretty please. Like, Nate Chat, I'll come over to your house and I'll do anything you want.
Oh.
Anything. You know what I'm saying? Literally. When we started the Minecraft server, oh my god. Alex, that sounds like your job, bro.
That mother. We're gonna have to buy a Minecraft server.
A good point.
That's the biggest thing.
Oh, I don't have that big of a forehead.
I think we can host the server on Preston's forehead.
Oh my god.
If Saudi
man.
buyout next year, can we see the FaZe duo split? Dude, I don't think we ever see the Tiny Terror split. I think Simp and Beezy are forever together. Literally.
Yeah.
What happens if
is,
oh, you can say it. We were
what
reading.
happens if this LAT team flops?
I shave my head, that's for sure. That would be on the list. Nah, dude. If this team flop, I guess flop would be what? Considered just not winning an event, not even talking about like them being like last place type thing, like just didn't win an event. I'd probably never go live again, if we're being honest. I'd probably delete my YouTube channel, delete my Twitter, cut my cock off.
Yeah, actually streaming playing BO3. That might be the one.
Think FaZe have a bad year without Tupac? I still think they're going to be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be
No disrespect to Pac, but I still think they're going to be, I mean, they're four of the best players in the world.
Yeah, they're top 8 for sure.
The minimum. Top 6. Come on, you got to give them at least top 6.
Yeah, they're top 6, yeah. All right.
You got to give them at least top 6. They didn't even get a top 8 this year. That's just disrespectful out of you.
All right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's just disrespectful.
They're top 6. They're top 6.
That's just
Where do you think D-Rail lands? Shit.
I don't know where D-Real's going to go, but he's got to go somewhere. I don't see, like, why wouldn't a team want to sign D-Real?
Or would FaZe or OPTIC change if LAT smokes them? I mean, who would you pick up if you're FaZe or OPTIC?
Yeah, they'd have to merge with one another.
Yeah.
They would realistically.
Does Clay play again? No.
Probably not, unfortunately. It sucks to say because I like Clay and I don't want to see him, you know, like the old guard is really phasing out, but
Where do you think D-Real lands? Ravens.
D-Real to Ravens.
What was
D-Real,
it?
I could see D-Real to Ultra. Ultra are a very mindful team, CleanX and Insight, and he seems like a very like into the mind and the mentality, and he's also from the UK, isn't he? Or at least he sounds British. I don't know where he's from. He sounds like he has an accent though. So
I have no idea.
So I feel like I could see it making sense.
Scrappy, Ghosty, Hydra, Jake. Probably get like top 4.
Grab Ghosty,
Jake-
Hydra.
Jake just in that hill.
Yeah, dude. I can sit in the hill, brother. Trust me. We played an entire 8s game that I didn't get a single kill and we won because I sat in that hill. Now imagine instead of Alex and Preston, I had Scrap and Hydra. You know what I'm saying? We're winning, bro. We're good.
Hey, why don't you chill out? All right, why don't you chill the fuck out?
Oh God. He said he
gets
won.
significantly worse with Scrap and Hydra than me and Alex. I'll tell you that one right now.
I don't know. I definitely if you take Lando off the team, we'd get worse for sure.
Yeah, let us go.
I don't know, dude. It's gonna be interesting, man. Hopefully, by next week we have some confirmations of something, bro. Please, for the love of God. There's got to be. There's got to be. We're 5-ish weeks away from the game dropping. There's going to be kickoff tournaments. People are going to have to move to wherever their team that they sign with is located, the facility is, or whatever. People are going to want to, I don't know, start building chem, start playing together, whatever the case may be for the next month. Like, there's got to be something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. I mean, I would imagine the LAT thing is, at least the players are like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. It's probably more just contracts and buyouts on the back end.
Lamest ROSTERMANIA and COD history this year? Brother, do you see the team that just formed?
I don't know. I feel like the ROSTERMANIA has been slow, but like, I mean, a super team forming is not really that lame. I might be biased though. You know,
You are.
I might be biased though. You know what I'm saying?
It has been the lamest, although we were kind of spoiled last year. So,
what even happened last year? Pred went to Optic. That guy would get replaced by that guy could get replaced by a Warzone player, bro. Who cares?
Fred and Kenny went to Optic.
Shout out Kenny, bro. Shout out Kenny.
Froza chose FaZe over Optic. Sib signed.
You always take the Optic offer.
Sib signed with New York after New York won champs, and Ultra picked up Envoy in place of Fixie, thinking it would be that much better.
People were calling that shit the best move of the offseason.
In hindsight, it was
Top 5.
maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
How solid are the LAT rumors? Not solid at all. They're not happening. They just wanted to dick cheese Jake a little bit. That's all.
Oh hell yeah, bro. Yeah, no, who knows?
Probably not.
I hope not, to be honest.
Probably not.
It's a free
They didn't
league
even
now,
go to
maybe.
EBC. Like, what the fuck?
I hope LAG are gone. You think if someone buys out LAG, that LAG versus LAT curse is gone? If they rebrand?
No, you guys still get pissed on, probably.
Just whoever has that spot, they just piss on us, guaranteed.
yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. That sucks.
What is it? 9-2 now?
No, I think it's better than that. I think it's like 12-4. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm pretty sure we beat them twice this year. So I think it's definitely more than 2 wins on our end, but it's probably more than 9 wins on their end. LA Gen G? Oh, fuck no, brother. We'd probably get double slammed with just how good that works. Pulls apart a string cheese rather than eating it like an adult. Oh, I do. It's funny you say that because I bought string cheese yesterday at the store and I pulled it apart when I ate it today. So yeah, it's called string cheese for a reason. It's not fucking block of cheese that I'm just gonna crunch on. Did we beat Optic this year at all? Fuck no. What the fuck? We didn't beat Optic. The hell no.
Wait, you guys didn't beat us this year? Wait, did you ever have a lead?
Yeah.
No, I don't recall any leads, to be honest.
Are you guys up like 2-0 or something?
No, I don't think that happened. I think that was a rumor. I think that was one of those ROSTERMANIA rumors.
And then like you didn't just like
you guys
it's
didn't
like-
single-handedly spark like an insane champs run?
You guys should be thanking us. You know what I'm saying? You guys should be thanking us. If we didn't let you reverse sweep us, you know, if we didn't beat Toronto Ultra in the first round, you know, a lot of things could be different. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah, you got 6 kills.
And also, we were supposed to face you in the finals of EWC, but you guys didn't come through. So
Yeah,
listen,
true.
you know, there's
That's
fault on
valid.
both
That's
teams
valid.
here. There's
That's
fault on
valid.
both teams here. But either way, you guys enjoy your ring. Next year, we want our rings. We'll have them sized right now. Hopefully, get it going ahead of time.
This guy is
You're right,
unbelievable.
honestly.
Dude,
This guy.
I would love a replica ring, bro.
You guys
Not a
know.
bit of the last one, I guess.
You guys know FaZe is winning next year. I mean, it's written in the stars. Everyone thinks LAT is gonna win. It's gonna be FaZe.
Dude,
fucking hope
Draza
so.
can't even beat Scrap. Draza can't even beat Scrap. So how is he
That's
going to do
true.
that?
It's true.
If Sip
It's
is the
just-
youngest to have 2 rings, who will be the youngest to have 3?
Shotzi.
Well, I mean,
isn't it Damon?
Damon,
is,
yeah,
right?
he was like 24, I think, when he got his 3rd ring. I think Brian Stats tweeted that recently. I don't know if anyone's going to get 3 rings before 24. Because Hydra's 22, so if he wins the next 2 seasons, I guess he could be.
Optics going back to back. I mean, it's never been done before, but I mean, if there's a team to do it, yeah, sure. I'm in, obviously. That shit's so hard to do, though, bro.
Look, how about this, Jake? Me or Optic and Lat win a ring every alternating year. So it's you this year, then us next year, then you the following
I would
year,
take
then
that deal. I would take that deal for
God.
sure.
Give
You
me
know
that.
what I'm saying? I'd take that
Give me
deal
that.
for sure.
FaZe just never wins again, ever.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm down with that.
I fucking love that.
If Shotzi wins this year and Champs is before July 31st, he'll be the youngest to 3. Yeah, right, because he wouldn't be 24 yet, I guess. Is his 24th
No.
birthday?
No,
Or he
he's
would be?
He's born on the 4th of July. It's like he'd be 24
Wow.
in some days.
Yeah, I don't know how old exactly Karma was, like how many days. I just think it was 24 and something.
Well, if you do the math in your head real quick, Jake, it would be 24 and 27 days.
Well, no, I'm
Something.
talking about Karma.
Yeah, if somebody
Like for Shotzi to beat, I guess Shotzi would beat him either way.
Yeah.
I was
Shot.
on a holiday during the beta.
Wait, Karma was
Incredible.
24 and 27 days.
I just said. I just fucking said.
Wait, I
that.
thought you said Shotzi was born on July 4th.
He is, and
So-
that's why they said July 31st because.
Oh, Rick did the
come
math
August-
already. I got you.
come
Or he looked
August
at.
1st, he would be 24 and 28 days.
Gotcha. I didn't know that Rick already had the math sorted. That's good work.
That's big brain Rick.
LET 2025 champs winner. You guys are early, huh? I'm taking the Boston Breach.
Cold War Cammy.
Either Scrap getting his ring or FaZe winning another Treyarch title. Let's not forget Ken is godlike at Treyarch titles.
Another trail.
I saw someone post, I think it was in the Zoom Mafia Twitter. I don't remember the exact tweet, but it was basically along the lines of like, here's everything Kenny has done. If he makes another Champs Grand Finals, it's time to have the conversation. He's better than Scump all time.
I seen that shit. I was about to get ready to smack somebody. I love Ken, but come on. Come on. If we're not putting Simp over Scump yet,
Yeah, if Simp hasn't been over Scump. I mean, people are putting Simp over Scump, though, to be fair. Like, there are people who do that.
no. But again, teach their own. But no. Can be top 10 for sure. Without a doubt.
Oh, yeah, he's already top 10.
Top 7 probably, but
You could argue it, I guess, if you have him, over Aches, over a BZ. Actually, you might
Yeah,
be right.
No, he
Shots
is. Yeah,
top 10
he is.
too.
You might be right if you have, probably Simp at 6, and then the top 5,
Yeah.
obviously. No, you're
Yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah.
right, actually. Top 7 just sounded crazy in my mind at first, but I think
Could
you're
be
right.
one.
Like he's kind of godlike.
Clip that, chat. He just said Simp at 1. I heard it.
Yeah, what?
Censor top 10. Top 10, dude, censor top 10 most influential, popular, good looking,
Very, very
big
very
muscles,
big muscles.
pull up
That's a top 10
champion.
Hot take? Nah, fuck no. That ain't a hot take, brother. You're in hell.
That's in hell take.
Like, need
Uh,
another ring, 10 more chips, and a couple more MVPs to be over Simp. Who?
Censor's even top 10 in challengers. That's insane. Guys,
Dude,
Censor
I'm-
is retired. Let him live.
I'm telling.
How many
I
seed-
needed something
How many
insanely
COD
similar.
pros have a Guinness World Record? Remember when Big Timer was in the Guinness Book of World Record for having the most wins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the original
that's
goal.
elite, bro. That's elite. Big T was the original GOAT.
Yes.
Like he was the. I mean, I've been watching COD since his inception, obviously, but he was the first person I heard people call the GOAT of competitive COD.
That's a big team, man.
And then Sim came around.
That guy's just the GOAT, bro. Sip is probably better than Scump, Crim, Karma combined
Think so?
in their primes. He could probably 1v3 them.
I think so too.
Probably. You're probably right.
Yeah.
The FAZE Dynasty, because they're Dynasty, could probably beat Optic and Complexity Dynasties 4v8. 3v8, I guess, because the Dynasty's really just a trio.
You might be cooking, honestly.
When did you start watching competitive? 2011, the original MW3.
Yesterday for me.
Yeah, no, you could tell by his knowledge. He said Simp was the GOAT like a minute ago. That's how you know he started watching yesterday. All right, boys, you ready to round this out? Hopefully next week, maybe we'll be able to do another episode with some real news to talk about.
Some real news.
Yeah, we're gonna come back next week when LAT deal falls through and you're stuck with the same team you had last
I
year.
might come back with tears in my eyes next week. I'll take the same team as next year, though. I will say that gladly.
No, you won't. Not after today.
No, I
That's
will.
right.
Listen, I'm not 100% locked in that this is happening. Not until I see that announcement from LA Thieves. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well, that's a good way to look at it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough,
until
fair
I see an announcement, listen, it's going to be great. Will I be a little disappointed? Of course, because it's like, who doesn't want a super team? But like in all actuality, I didn't expect this, so I'm not going to be that upset.
enough.
Plus, my team of cheat boys apparently was able to get a top 4 and a top 2 at the end of the season, so they made themselves a pretty bag.
Jake's gonna look goofy as fuck bald.
I was where at, bro. All right, boys. Any finals? Any closing statements before we wrap it up?
Lots of love. Appreciate you guys as always.
How much love are we talking?
Lots,
As much as your forehead?
Okay.
Sorry.
lots of
Dude,
love.
I don't have that big of a forehead, bro.
On to Black Ops 6
Get a haircut.
and beyond. Peace.
Hell yeah, chat. Thank you guys for watching, man. We hope you all have a good rest of your evening, morning, night. I don't know, whatever it's at where you're at. And hopefully we'll see you next week with some news. But with that being said, follow around the CDL on Twitter. Link is down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys hopefully next week. Peace. LAT champs.